How to develop naturally strong and firm boundary. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sylvia Salow and I help lightworkers and starseeds to remember who they are. And today I want to talk about boundaries. Boundaries is a topic that's very difficult for most people. If you have very strong solar plexus energy, which is the third chakra right under the rib cage, you have no problem having your strong boundary in place. But if your solar plexus chakra is weak, you are going to have problem when it comes to maintaining the boundary between you and other people. When it comes to boundaries, if we are not used to having them, then at some point we might move into that teenage-like anger and rebellion and withdrawal. And that way we try to ensure the boundary. So it may look that many people will just get upset with someone and will try to make the boundary through the energy of being upset. Or they may just withdraw from people altogether. They cut off all the contact so they feel being in control, because they are not able to have the conversation with the other person about what's working, what's not. Or they might just, be upset quietly. And so these are all the ways how a teenager does their boundaries, right? This is not that adult way. So it's about growing out of that teenage-like anger and really understanding what boundaries are. Boundaries are about your aura. If your auric field is strong, you have a naturally strong boundary in place. Even if you don't say anything, other people will respect you, because you also respect yourself. You are a kind of person who can be trusted. You can imagine the aura as a balloon. So if the balloon is not having enough air, somebody can come and squeeze it, push it away altogether. Other people can do whatever they want with that balloon. But if that balloon is very strong, you can come and try to squeeze it, it's not moving anywhere. And this is what we have to do with our aura, to make it so strong that you don't have to even say anything. Of course, you do have conversations, but it's not coming from that teenage-like anger and rebellious behavior. So that allows you to have healthy boundaries and other people actually feel safe with you. Because if you have strong boundaries, other people might not like it, what's in alignment with you, but they will respect it and they will feel safe with you. And so they will be like, okay, he or she knows what they are doing. I can feel like relaxing in their space. I can trust them. I can depend on them. Boundary actually brings more clarity into relationships. So if you have a boundary, it means that you have to come into different alignment in that relationship. So there might be something that's not working out for the other person either. But when you have that boundary in place, it allows both of you to really look at it, look at what's not working and what is working, and come to a higher level of alignment. To develop a strong boundary and a strong aura, we need to be in integrity with our decisions. This means that we do the thing that is for the highest good. It's not a thing that's convenient. It's not a thing that's the easiest thing to do. It's not a thing that's good for the ego. It's not a thing that other people want us to do. It's the thing that we deep down believe is for the highest good, or is aligned with your values and your priorities in your life. If you have a clear set of values, you will always be able to make decisions that are in integrity with those values. It will be your guiding energy. So one way is to think about what your values are, what you are willing to do and what not. On the other hand, when we don't bend our aura to ourselves or for other people, we are always in integrity with our decisions. so you don't do the convenient thing. So if someone comes and they ask you, oh, could you make this exception for me? And could you do this? And gives you maybe millions of excuses why, on the other hand, they didn't fulfill something that you agreed, then you will just leak your energy if you agree to it. So developing a strong boundary is about being in alignment with your inner truth. You first need to get clear. If you have weak boundaries, it means that you don't have clarity in some aspects of your life. So take a piece of paper and write down what you want. What's your truth? What is that higher truth for the higher good, not only for the self? What are your values in those areas? What is your deepest value that no one can move? So it doesn't matter what other people want, you just know that this is so important to you that you are not going to say, oh, it's okay, so I make exception. Because all this is leaking energy from your aura, and then the aura becomes like that balloon that's losing air and becomes so fragile that anyone can do anything with it. And now I'll give you one exercise that will help you to strengthen your boundary. So you can imagine your aura as a sacred space which is around you. You can feel how far-reaching your aura is. It doesn't have to be reaching too far, because if the aura is weak and we expand it, it doesn't help it. But you want to first make it really strong, so whatever is the distance, the diameter of your aura, feel it. Feel the boundary of it. And really feel that this is your sacred space around you. You're in the center of it. And then imagine that your spirit, the essence of your spirit, is moving down through the crown, filling up all of your chakras, and then extending into your own sacred space, extending into your aura and making it stronger. And really take time to feel it. And then, once it's filled with the energy of your spirit, you will focus on holding the boundary of your aura. So I invite you to truly feel the boundary of your aura and hold it. Don't shrink it, don't move it, just hold it as it is. Make it strong. So this is the first thing that you can practice. The second step then is you do exactly the same thing, and then you imagine some situation where you would normally not have any boundaries, or you would maybe agree to something that you don't want, some challenging situations in your life, and you imagine that they are playing out in front of you. You imagine them in your mind, and you focus on holding your boundary regardless. And this way you are teaching your energy body not to shrink, not to collapse back when something challenging is happening. And this over time will give you that strength. It will make you feel your boundary. Also, I have recorded one meditation which I have done with hundreds of my clients. My lightworker healing clients have it. It's an amazing meditation that changed my life when it comes to my own personal energy and not taking energy from other people. And I recorded this meditation. It will be for a purchase on my website. I'll link it down below. If you are interested, you can check it out as well. And now let me know in the comments below. Is it easy for you to maintain your boundary or not? If not, you are not alone. I think for most of light workers it is actually difficult, but it's something that can be practiced and that you can definitely improve. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like and share this video, and I see you next time.